YouTube family? So today I'm gonna have a one-on-one, heart-to-heart talk with you guys, and you may or may not know, if you followed me from a while back or seen some of my old videos, I would talk about my dad and how he was sick and he was in the hospital here and there, and he just recently passed away, maybe almost 2 weeks ago now, and it's crazy how fast time has gone since then. But the struggle of losing a loved one, especially someone as close as a parent or a brother or sister, or maybe even like a close friend, it's very tough to not let the pain and just the hurt of memories and just knowing that they're not on this planet anymore, on this earth anymore. It's difficult to not see yourself going slowly into this dark place. Some people may, deal with depression afterwards. Some people go for months, for years, trying to cope with loss. And I want to share a few tips of how I'm coping with it, because I know everybody deals with it in their own way, and especially if you are close with your family, you not only do you deal with it on your own, dealing with just seeing the hurt around you as well. My mom, I have 3 younger siblings, one's 14, one's 12, and one's 7, and it just really sucks, being at home and seeing the sadness in it all. Let me just take a moment, getting kind of sad. Okay, so pretty much my dad had to do dialysis 3 times a week because he was diagnosed with kidney failure over 2 years ago. And one morning my mom came in my room and she told me that my dad didn't make it through dialysis. So that was just really tough to hear, and actually very confusing. Sometimes you don't know like how to deal with something right away, and it's just kind of like, is this real life? Did she really just say that? And it takes a little while for it to sink in. And before it all kicked in, I know I was mostly sad just seeing the way that my mom approached me with it. That's what really hit me. And she left to go, check and see what had really happened. And during that time, I was so confused. I was so, in a way, hopeful that it was just a mistake, and just just really hoping that wasn't what had really happened. Some of you know, I don't keep it behind closed doors that I'm a Christian. I make that very apparent. The first thing that I did was open up my dad's Bible that he had given me a while ago, one of the very precious gifts that he's given me. And I just started reading, and I started reading Psalms 26, Psalms 27, and just literally just opened up the book and started reading. And during that moment, I realized that, like, being a daughter of Christ, like, I know the treasures in heaven that he has for my dad, and my dad is literally in a better place now. So just hanging on to that thought, knowing that he's in such a just more joyous place than I can even understand, that really gave me a sense of peace. And also, like, in that scripture, what really stuck to me was seeing or reading that Jesus was my strength. And even like during like the hard times, and which was a very, very, very difficult time for me, I realized reading those scriptures, that I needed to be strong for my family, and the Lord is my strength. And so throughout that whole day, I was very, very quiet. I was really trying to internalize everything. I think quality time with your family is the best thing that you can do during a time of loss, or because everybody's going through the same thing. But really being there for my family is what helped me deal with it in myself. I'm putting their happiness in front of mine is what helped to strengthen me on the inside as well. You don't go through this alone. And that's another thing. I tend to kind of back off and crawl into a little shell whenever I have little issues going on. But really reaching out to your friends is the best thing that you can do. Reaching out to your close friends, because like being by yourself is the worst thing that you can do when you're going through a loss. Like there is no good that can come out of that. The best thing for you to do is to surround yourself with your family, surround yourself with your close friends. Talk to God about it. You know, if you're a believer, I mean, even if you're not, I highly suggest to talk to God about it, because He has strengthened me throughout this time so much. And even though my dad passed away, I feel like in a way that helped me to understand a lot of the things that he did for my life even better. Like just looking back at it. And it's crazy that I never understood it before, but just seeing all of the things that he's told me, the way that he's disciplined me, that really made me understand now that he just wanted me to be successful in life and to understand what hard work is, and just to be determined and to be persistent to succeed. And I never really appreciated that. And knowing that now, like the best thing that I can do instead of regretting that I didn't appreciate this or I didn't do that, like that's another thing that we tend to do, is to fall into, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have said this, I shouldn't have said this. And like you can't change the past. The best thing that you can do is to use it to strengthen your future. And that's what I've been doing. You know, I've been thinking about all these things that, you know, I should have been more vocal about how I feel. And I'm learning that lesson and doing that to my family, you know, to my brothers and sisters, to my mom. And although it's hard to talk about it, I really feel like, you know, many people deal with loss. You know, it's a part of life. Like death is a part of life. You know, you live and you die, and it's just what happens. And so just, you know, living life to your fullest, because life is short. I mean, even at my dad's funeral, the priest that spoke, he said he's like 80 something years old. He said although he's lived for that long, life, he still feels as if life is so short, like it's gone before you know it. And I do, you know, believe that it is true. Sometimes I find myself living day by day, and that's not the way that you should live, especially if you appreciate your own life. Like, make a difference. Your life has a purpose, and there is literally no excuse. Like, I know that, you know, my dad's gone now. I have my sad moments here and there, and I know if I wasn't a Christian, if I didn't have God, that I would have probably been in some type of depression. But I'm not, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm very blessed, and I want to, you know, take that as just a motivation to push me to work harder and to make my dad proud. So that's pretty much it. You know, just kind of turning a bad situation into light, and using the pain to propel your passion. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm not really looking at that as, you know, kind of like the end. I'm seeing that as the beginning, like my eyes opening to how short life is, and just how much potential that I have within myself. And I know that I need to work harder. I need to do a lot of things in my life. And so that's, you know, that's something that I've been really focusing on. You know, instead of focusing on, you know, not having my dad in my life anymore, focusing on what can I do to let his legacy live on. And so that's what I'm currently doing. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I know I've been kind of like MIA, and but I've really been trying to keep up with my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, it's at chelsearayne.fitness. So yeah, just don't give up, guys. We all deal with loss. It's a part of life. Know that everybody deals with it. You are not alone. Whoever it was that you lost, they lived the life of their purpose, and maybe their purpose was fulfilled. You know, sometimes you just have to understand that things happen, and you just have to do what's best for yourself and for the people that are around you. You know, appreciate the people that you still have. And yeah, I'm probably saying I'm a lot, and that's probably because like literally I had nothing planned for this video. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys through this camera. Honestly, I've never dealt with like a close loved one passing away before. This is my first time, and it's my dad, so it's a bit hard and it's very difficult to deal with. But definitely, if you guys are dealing with a loss of a loved one, or even someone that's very sick, don't hesitate to contact me through Instagram. You can DM me, or through my email, chelsearayne.fitness@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to me, because I understand, and you are not in this alone. If you need someone to talk to, you guys, I am here. I am here, guys. And I wanna leave this video off at that. I'm still trying to get myself together and still trying to get things figured out. So more videos will be coming at you very soon. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment on this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, if this is your first time watching my videos, I'm sorry it's so like depressing, but please, I promise, like this, I'm not a depressing person. I post happy videos, so don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.